Good morning from Jerusalem, or we call it Jerusalem. Somebody sent me a message this morning. He sent me a link that talk about Jerusalem, and the person also called me that, did you see the message I sent to you? Somebody said that Jerusalem is not a Christian dominant. I say yes, but you say you are my follower, you watch my video all the time. Why will you not agree that Jerusalem is not a Christian state? Oh, you think Israel is just occupied by Christianity and all that? Oh, no. Let me correct you. Even though your pastors that come to Israel for pilgrimage don't really know much, you have to be on ground to understand the country very well. Christians are minority in this country. Last minority. They are just few Christians. A lot of us come to Israel for pilgrimage when you want to say, oh, Christianity started from Jerusalem. Oh, no. Christianity was born in Jerusalem, but did not start in Jerusalem. And I'm going to explain to you, whether you believe it or not, but I will explain. Judaism dominates Israel. Islam comes second. And I'm going to explain to you. Judaism is about 70%. Islam, 20%. Christianity, 10%. Let me repeat. For those of you inside your mind, say, oh, Israel a Christian state. When you go see people, they carry Bible. They know they sell Bible for bookshop. You will never go to the bookshop and find a Bible in Israel. No. You will never go on the street and see people preaching about religion to you in this country. No. Do people run clubs in Israel? Yes. Every kind of club. Say Ashawo Day Israel. Yes. Ashawo Day. Yes. Everything you could ever find in Europe is here. They play democratic system. Your religion is none of their concern. Play your role as long as you don't harm anybody. In as much as the Jewish people are dominant, they still allow the Muslim and Christians into their society or into their politics. As we talk, so some of you who don't even know much about the Jewish people, because of the propaganda you hear and all that, we have Arab people who are Muslim that are in Israeli IDF soldiers. We have Arab people that are in their police. They have Arab people in their Knesset, which is the government. We have Arab people who are lawyers who can sue anybody and do anything. They have right in Israel. But I'm not here to explain that. But I just have to divert a little bit, make so that the video goes sweet. When I know how they do now, I go to branch, then I go come back in the middle. Yes, we are still talking about who are the dominants in this country. Jewish Judaism. We have few Jews that are Christians. It's very hard to see a Jew that is a Christian, but they are. Who are the real Christians in this land? Arab. Oh, are you surprised? You're surprised when I say Arab people that are the Christian? Yes. I'm not talking about the immigrants like me and you. Okay? A few Jews are Christian. They are, but not too much. Maybe like, I can't really say. It's hard for me to find them, unless you see all these Russian Jew Maybe like people like the Russian Jews. They are the most one you see in Christian. Russian Jew. I repeat, Russian Jew. Now let's go back to how Christianity was born. Christianity was born in this land of Israel, but did not see the light of the day. I repeat, Christianity did not see the light of the day right here until the Europeans took over the religion. Inside una mind say Christianity na Israel, na Israel. I don't talk, I don't tell you now how it be. They are less concerned about anything activities that concern Christians. Jewish people don't want to do anything with it. That is why Europeans occupy all the Christian sites in Israel. Oh God, calm down, Solomon. Teach these people what they don't understand. The Orthodox churches generate money from the Christian sites and then pay tax to the Jewish people who are not Christians. They don't want to have anything to do with your Old Testament. They don't want to agree and disagree. Do your things. But the Europeans are the ones who excavate and dominate. They are the one who dominates all the Christian sites in Israel. Having said that, I will still have to take you back to how Christianity was European. When you see a lot of people say Christians are European things, don't doubt it. Europeans brought Christianity to the rest of the world. For some of you now, where they think say that Jesus where we they worship or where we they believe in was actually a Christian. No, he didn't know anything about this religion at all. He did not come to create or deviate or divide the religion of Judaism. Jesus practiced Judaism until he left. He knows nothing about Christianity until he's passed away. When his followers, those who followed Jesus Christ, want to start preaching, remember, those who practice Judaism don't preach to anybody. They are born into that religion, and their offsprings inherit, and that goes on and on. They don't preach. What makes Christians different from Judaism is preaching. Which disciple of Jesus Christ begin to preach their system of religion to the rest of the world, bringing you closer to how Christianity becomes the European thing. The most easiest place to preach Christianity to them was down European. There were chaos, fighting between the Christians and the pagan Europeans. Are you getting the point? So they were moving closer to the European and preaching Christianity. Christianity was becoming big and big and big, and you know, but the pagans and the Christians were having conflicts all the time. The unbelievers and all that. No, with this religion, you know, everything. I mean, in Europe, Christianity was becoming a thing among. If you read your Bible, you see how those disciples of Jesus Christ was persecuted. His disciples were not persecuted in this country called Israel. It was in other side of Europe, because that was where they were preaching and going far into the pagans, and they are bringing conflicts. It was bringing conflicts in between, until the only man, Constantine the Great, the emperor Constantine, began to he just wake up one day and say he saw Jesus Christ in his dream. And of course, anybody who understands will know that people who are leaders, they will come up with ideas on how to lead the people. You can't lead people that are into conflicts. People who are constantly fighting each other, the pagans, the Christians, they are fighting. You can't have peace to lead those people. Until one of the leaders, who is Constantine the Great, came up and tell them, listen, I have a dream that I saw Jesus Christ in my dream. And so he came up with ideas and began to bring the pagans and the Christians together. But it was not easy. And this was how Christianity was infiltrated. This is where other things came into religion. They mixed pagan into Christianity. Pagan comes into Christianity. Ask me, how did pagan come into Christianity? You worship, you go to Sunday to worship, right? They have to convince the pagans that this thing is the same. At least we're going to be worshiping on that day sun god and the pagan. You know, the pagan sun god was worshipped on Sunday. So they now put Christian. I mean, they have to bring idea to mix everything together. It was not easy. It takes them time. It takes years for people to understand slowly and become what they become today. It wasn't easy to convince somebody. You mix everything together. They have to change a lot of things to convince the people. The Easter. Originally, there's nothing like Easter in the Bible. But they have to bring the Estros. Where's my phone? Excuse me. Okay. So let's go into the Easter. I didn't want to go into it, but let me just quickly dive into that. So here I'm going to read first. Easter is associated with Christianity and to a pagan spring festival that dated back long before Christ. Let me bring it to your platform. Let me bring it so that you people can read yourself, because a lot of you are doubting Thomases. I've done this teaching many times, and they pay me every time where I come. Still they repeat the same thing. I don't like it, man. I do not like it. And there's no how I'm going to talk about all these things without at least getting into those topics a little touch. So let's see. So here we go. Easter is associated with Christianity and to a pagan spring festival that dated back long before Christ. The feast day of Easter was first a pagan holiday of a renewal of birth. Hurled in the early springs in praise the pagan goddess of fertility and springs known as Ostra Estrial. Did you read that? Okay. I guess so. I'm going to take it out now. Thank you. So they have to find a way of putting these things all together. But they get problem at the beginning when Jesus Christ was introduced to them as a black man. Yes, as a colored man. They refused, they did not accept the black Jesus. They have to paint a white Jesus. That is why everybody is worshiping white Jesus today. Okay? So, having said that, Christianity was born in Israel, but introduced by Europeans. And how did Christianity spread to the rest of Africa? You want to know that? Through slavery. Yeah, it was their thing now. Europeans now adopted Christianity mixed with paganism. Mixed with paganism. Now, how did they bring it to Africa? They brought it to Africa based on slave. Do you feel me? Like, okay, they came into Africa to enslave our... Actually, I told you guys sometimes when I don't go understand, say, the slave trade started with the Arab people. It is the Arab who started the slave trade, using the Africans, selling African to different Arab countries, and we are farming in their... they use us as gate man, and also like a body guide. They also do castrate our forefathers to be a giant so that they can be strong enough to be their gate man back in the days, and also do their farm jobs. But when the Europeans were just the waka for Africa, now so they see how did they line people up, they carry them, go, this is another form of making money in Europe. They came in. Do you understand? They fall into the system and begin to pick our ancestors, and at a point our ancestors, they use juju, they nag them juju, and you're like, you know what, we gotta bring the Bible to these people. But oh, this is crazy, your voodoo is not good, you are not worshiping the same God. But we have a Chukwu Okike Abama, we sabi Olorun Eledumare. No, this is a God, this is the real God. See Jesus Christ here, you must listen to him. You know, you must obey your slave, obey your master. You see it in the Bible here. This is God is here. You are going to, there's a place in the heaven. When you die, there's a place they are going to build with gold and diamond. That is where the life is. That's where you enjoy. Here, no enjoyment here. It's vanity upon vanity here. So what we do is clap. While we are clapping, we are dreaming like the heaven, how the heaven look like. That's what we are after. Yeah, they brainwash us. That's how Christianity came to Africa. That's how Islam came to Africa. Our cultures were totally destroyed. The power of voodoo, in which our ancestors used in defending ourselves, was totally destroyed. And now what do? We hold tight into Islam, we hold tight into Christianity, and hoping to go to heaven and do what? Enjoy our life in heaven. Suffer forehead here and then. No. I don't want to paint my finger out. Now it's a sin. Make I begin to paint my finger out. No. That perfume. No. Perfume is evil. You know, see, no perfume. Oh, God of creation, you know, a lot of things happen, man. Vatican City. You see some people say, oh, no, don't talk bad about the European who brought Christianity. They really do well, oh. Yes, they bring church to us. Yes, they must bring something to take away what belongs to you. And if you don't ask questions, if you decide and you allow people to decide and think for you, you're still going to remain where you are. Some of you will hate me until you now go, moto go jamu now. I tell you, I talk. Una go hate me on sote, na so una go dey look back, motor go jam una. Don't allow people to think for you, not even me. I'm not asking you to believe me. All you have to sit down and think. If not be people like us, we get mind they talk for social media. Things for free they change. You now see some of the pastors where don't they change. They don't they change. They go to do research and say, okay, so thing is not really true. We talk them to go and do research. If una papa debo you fit come talk say they beg all of una say make una no vex. We don't they talk and tete. How can you're paying tithe? You're paying tithe. You don't even deserve the tithe. We don't they talk. We talk and tete until they come they beg una now. Una papa say make una no vex. I lie to you people that if you pay tithe you are not going to heaven if you don't pay tithe. Just people like us pressure them to talk. Pressure them. You allow people to think for you. The same Baba tell you, say, oh, there will be a time in this world, in this country, when you want to go to London, you just wake up and say, London, and you are in London. And you all believe that? The other one waited for Awuchi, told you people, somebody went to the toilet and then he appeared in Europe. Hi! All of you believe that? You allow people to control your mind. There's nothing wrong belonging in a society. If the society is profitable, it's fine. But don't allow the people to think for you. Do you think our ancestors are happy with us? Our ancestors are not happy with us. They took all they have and take it to Europe, telling them that, oh, your voodoo is not nice, it's a bad thing. Your voodoo is a bad thing. But the Bible they brought to you and I today is not saving us. All your politicians and the Bible and the Quran, they use, take the Quran and pray. You must swear with Quran. You are going to do this and do this as a president. Amen. Allahu Akbar. Those Quran do nothing to these people. Back in the days with our forefathers voodoo. Our forefathers voodoo. Swear with it, you no go last when you steal money. So, oh no, it's evil. It's not evil. Everything in this world have positive and negative. Everything was created by God. I have my negative side of life. You have your negative side of life. You have your positive and I have my positive. That's how it is. The rain that God sent to this earth have the negative side effect. Do you know that? Do you know that? That the rain, there's going to be overflow sometimes, right? Sometimes even your crop in the farm will destroy. That's the negative side of the rain, the pour. The sun also have negative side and the positive side. At a time, sun go shine so it go drain all the blood within your body. It will destroy your farm produce. But we still need the sun in a positive way. Do you know that? Okay, you don't know. I'm telling you now. There's nothing on earth that don't have negative, positive. The plants that we're using for herbs, there's bad one among the plants, and there's a good one. Why not? All the power we would take, they protect ourselves. Everything gone. All the things where our ancestors don't know before, where we say, where they take protect themselves. I remember they go take blade, cut person, come carry one or two herbs, put them. Say anytime anybody where they think bad thing about you. Abi una no know, they will cut you blade like this, come put that thing. Say if anybody they think anything bad about you, now back to sender. That back to sender, don't you know it's real? You don't know it's real. But all those things are gone. Isn't it? Easy. Baba, this Baba they call me now. I can pick your call now. Oh, I can't pick his call now. Make I see. Ah, if I say I fit. 050. Hey, the thing don't go. So that's what it is, guys. Christianity was born right here. So back in the days, it was nothing. Do you understand? Until when the European hijacked the religion, it became worldwide. Even during the slave time, they have to come with a ship called what's the name of the ship that they use in carrying Christian back in the days? Jesus of Lubeck. Let's go check that. Jesus of Lubeck was used to come and ship our ancestors. Jesus of Lubeck. Jesus of Lubeck. Oh. Okay, let's start from here. In 1563, Jesus of Lubeck was chartered to a group of merchants by Queen Elizabeth I, becoming involved in the Atlantic slave trade and smuggling under John Hawking, who organized 4 slave voyages to West Africa and the West Africa Indian between 1562 and 1568. That was Jesus of Lubeck for you. Which apostle Jesus came? No. What was the name of the black man that helped Jesus? Oh, see another thing where they come. So let's go to Jesus of Lubeck. Oh, Jesus of Lubeck. Ship. Okay, I still want to see 1 or 2 things I can read from here. At least I've given you the best this thing. They have movies too. Let me see if I can give you guys some image of the ship. Let me give you some image drawing. Back in 16th centuries, there's nothing like a picture, okay? There's nothing like a picture in the 16th century. So I'm going to do this now. I'm going to show you a picture of the image. I'm going to show you before I go. So I have to do this before I go now. Jesus of Lubeck. Yes, this is just a drawing how the ships look like in those days. This is Jesus of Lubeck ship. As you can see, there is written there in Wikipedia, Jesus of Lubeck, Jesus of Lubeck. So everybody just they draw their own, you know. That's just a drawing. Let's take it out. You know, I don't get rights to all those things, so I have to do it short, make it not day too long, you know. So thank you very much, guys. This is what it is. Take care of yourself. Love one another. Pray, but don't let people brainwash you. Just like some of our Islamic brothers are brainwashed that they have to find somebody. When they find somebody for Allah, they will go to heaven and take 72 virgin. They are crazy people, you know. Oh, crazy. Don't allow people to think for you. When you die, this is a flesh. The engine that is in me right now is a spirit. That's why I'm talking now. If I stop breathing now, there's another body that is in me is floating. It will just leave the body and go his way and leave the dead body down there. There's no way a common spirit body will marry a wife. It's not possible. Why? It's God. Okay, does that mean that Allah is building houses for all of us to go and marry 72 virgins? That would be stupid of you to believe so. So that is why you should think for yourself. You as an African, you are not an Arab, and you will never be an Arab. You are not from Jerusalem. You will never be from Jerusalem. Your ancestors have their way of doing things. But when the Christianity and Islam come to conquer us, think for yourself. Don't believe everything. Don't fight their fight for them. Yeah, especially those that are violent. Don't fight their fight for them. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.